over a river. Let's go to an entrance to this, so I guess this is what this is. I'm back in the Lake District. I'm camping up at an abandoned mine tonight. I'm already slightly lost, but that is a problem for future me. I should be able to get back on track easily, but cool views at least. You know, it's only like 6 PM. Big mountain that way. Birds. We're fine. I don't know how well they're picking up on the camera, but there's some pheasants up there, and they're making some weird noises. See if I can get some like... I've never actually seen a pheasant this close before. Well, unless you count dead ones on my dad, but that's a separate issue. Look at them. Cool birds. Cool birds. Matt wanted me to go on a main road, just behind these trees. I didn't want to do this, I found this path instead. And like, look at the fucking mountain views you get. So, I mean, worst case, I don't find the mine and I just find somewhere else to camp. It's kind of what happened last time. I hope I find the mine, but you know what? It's a lovely day to hike anyway. Up until about 10 when it gets really fucking miserable. Oh, there's a road. This might actually be the path it wanted me to follow. Let's go this way. Dude, it's been half an hour and I've already walked 2 miles. That's insane. Anyway, I'm like almost at Braithwaite now, which means that the mountain that I'm climbing isn't too far, which is neat. So quite frankly, that map was awful. So I'm just walking along a main road now, and hopefully as soon as the turn off to the mine path, and then as soon as I'm on that path, I'll be fine. But I'm kind of just following a main road and hoping not to get hit by a car at this point, which is kind of how most of my adventures end up, honestly. But there's a ton of midges, and I didn't bring my bug spray, so I'm vaguely fucked. Get eaten alive tonight, and not in the way I like to. I'm gonna stop talking. So I'm pretty sure I'm on the right path now. Just gotta follow this up for about 3 miles, really steep, up to the mine. But from the looks of it, it's not a very well done path, so I should be able to camp really secretively, which is neat. I think the fun thing about this walk is it does just kind of, that just drops. So there's a bit of a fence back there, but for the rest of it, I'm on a very, very narrow path, like, walking right next to a very steep cliff, and very spiky plants. I've seen a lot of bumblebees, so it's kind of a good gist of how fucked I am if I fall. But you know, if I do fall, I hope they find this, because I think the SD card will survive. So I think it'll be really funny to see kind of like my last moments of just chatting about how dangerous this path is, and they find a camera and it's like, well, you wasn't wrong. As soon as I say that, I turn onto this really nice, like, thick path that's at least somewhat away from the edge. But this is at least the path I was promised when I was looking at all like the photos of the map of the trail. Because I started off on that really narrow one, I was like, oh, I've gone the wrong way. I mean, it's way up there. I don't think I'm going to camp like right at the top. I think it'd be neat to, but last time I did that I woke up in fog, and it's meant to be kind of miserable tomorrow morning. So I don't really want to have to like walk through fog. Oh my god! It's a big caterpillar, look at him! Fuck whatever I was rambling about, look at this guy. Eesh, moving. Ooh, get it. Ooh, ooh. I'm gonna walk away from him because I think those ones are like the poisonous ones, or at least like hurts when they spike you. Also, I don't want to step on nature. See a lot of bees. There's a lot of bumblebees out, but it is like 7:20, so I thought they'd be in bed by now, but I guess it is bright until about 10 PM today, so big slug. See all these black slugs around when I'm walking in the Lake District. It's neat. There were tons last time I was here. I don't think I actually got it on video, just how many of those thick black slugs there were. But it was horrendous. It's opened up a bit so you can get like a lot of the nice views. There's the river down there. I kind of regret not filling up my water bottle when I was down there, so I've only got like a litre of water, but I've got a can of Coke and a can of Red Bull for tomorrow morning with that litre of water. And I drank I had a bottle of Coke and I had a can of Monster. Because I tried a can of this like Corson Press sparkling water, and it was so bad. Like I don't mind sparkling water, and this one was watermelon flavored. It was so bad. It didn't taste like, well, it tasted like watermelon, but it tasted like the rind instead of like the fleshy bit. So I was drinking like sparkling water, which is already kind of bitter, plus watermelon rind, which was not a pleasant drink. And I paid like £2 for it because there's a shop in Keswick that is kind of nice, but it's so pretentious. Like, you can tell that like the people who go to Keswick are middle class, because Jesus Christ is that shop fancy. I think I paid like £3 for a steak pie last time I was there, and it was tiny. Like, it was good, but not worth £3, especially because it was like a cold one from the fridge section. It wasn't like freshly made. But I got a can of Monster to replace that, because also I kind of needed the energy. I was falling asleep on the bus here. Oh, I didn't explain how I got here. So last time I took 3 trains and a bus and ended up in Ambleside to go camping, which I explained last time. And this time I took the train from Sunderland to Carlisle, and then there's a bus from Carlisle to Keswick, and then I've just walked from there. It's been about an hour and a half. There's a sheep up there. He's been very loud. Anyway, so I took like an hour and a half of walking to get to kind of where I am. I've kind of stopped looking at the map now that I'm on the trail, because if I get lost from here on out while following a trail, that's on me. I don't need the map, but also I want it to be a surprise when I turn the corner and see a mine. I have no idea how I'm going to look on this, by the way. I can't see myself when I point the camera at my face, so I'm just kind of praying that I look presentable with my new hair. Okay, I thought I heard someone, but never mind. Okay, I'm going crazy at him. Crazy? I need to stop. But there's some cool views down there. You know, I like rambling. Lake District. All the towns are down there. And all the mountains are up here. Mountains! I've been in view for a while now, but you can like properly see the mine just over that hill now. Actually, I really don't know if it's picking up in this camera. I've been able to see it for the past like half hour. But this camera's not exactly great. I wonder if that's like another, because I know there's another mine entrance, but a couple of these have just been, I mean, they're probably like old collapsed mine entrances, but yeah, looks it, because that doesn't look natural. I mean, it might be, honestly. I know jack fuck about geology. Oh, there's so many sheep. I'm worried they can eat my tent while I sleep. The sun's definitely setting, but honestly the views here are gorgeous, and there's some like waterfalls up there, so I think that's where I'm going to fill our water bottle. There's a telescope down there. I wonder if there's more people. Proper. Screw that mapping software for saying it'd take me about 3 hours. It took me less than 2 hours, and that was quick stops, so I could go get drinks and stuff. This is so cool. And like, look at that view with the waterfalls and everything. God. It's still a bit early, so I'm not going to start looking properly for a place to camp, but I am going to take some neat videos of this area. There's a porta potty, so if I camp nearby, it means I can actually like use the toilet in the morning and not have to wait until I get back. Oh, there's CCTV here. Neat. So I probably won't camp right here because they will tell me off, but I'll find somewhere nearby. So this is the hopper that brings stuff down into the mine shafts. I think, oh Jesus Christ, that bird scared me. But obviously, I think all the mine shafts are like not caved in, but you can't really go down them. You've got this like whole cool building. I've walked up that path to get up here. It's a water treatment plant now, which is pretty neat, because obviously mining kind of ruins the water. Also, I didn't realise the view behind me as well was stunning, as well as the one in front of me. Like, oh, this place is so cool. And there's like no one. I've seen like a couple tracks, I've seen like people's footprints, I've seen a couple like dog tracks, mostly sheep, honestly. There's so many sheep here. I'm keeping an eye on the ground, because I don't want to fall and eat shit. I want to see, yeah, that's like, people, obviously, how interesting that. So I don't exactly know what this is, but it is fully kind of boarded up, so I'm not Gonna be trying to go in there, but it's really cool. Like, this place is sick. Oh, there's a bunch of doors on wheels. I kind of want to see if I can open them, but also there is like it says the security guards, but I haven't actually seen any. On a sheet. Security. So I really want to do, so I don't know if it's still empty. But it's sworn I saw someone down there. Okay. It's currently 10 past 8, and I don't really want to set up 10 until 9ish, or it starts kind of. I know it's meant to rain at 10, but it doesn't look it. Like, the skies are pretty clear. They're kind of blowing in from that way, so I can't. It's meant to rain in about. Zooms away anyway, but there's people up there, which is cool. So I definitely need to set up. So my tent set up. I remembered one of the main issues with camping near a slate mine is that it's really rocky. So these, like, my tent pegs are in about as far as I could kind of get them in, as far away from my tent, but my tent is still half collapsed because there's just, if I try and pull it tight, I can't get it in because of, like, I mean, you can see here just because of how many rocks there are. I was going to camp down there because it looks really nice and lush and green. It's so boggy, because I mean, obviously you've got like that little thing of water there, waterfalls. Like, it's a lovely area. It's so marshy in so many spots. But I got my tent set up. I got my like air mattress, sleeping bag, and then I got a pillow because last time I didn't. My bag is shoved at the bottom of there. Once again, I'm gonna have my shoes in that little section there. It's meant to rain overnight, which is fun. So hopefully I won't wake up kind of flooded. But I doubt it. This is a decent tent. I mean, worst case, I wake up flooded. Womp womp. It's raining tomorrow anyway. I'll be wet all day. But I'm going to try and get some sleep. It's 9:15. It's going down over that side. But you finally can't see it on top of the mountains, so I think that's why I set up tent. Mountains over that way. So we're heading back that way tomorrow. Back to Keswick, and then I'll go climb Catbells, because I haven't done that since I was 11. But I had a very lovely dinner. I had meatballs and pasta and a can of Coke, so I took a very funny picture of that, because it's just an entertaining dinner, quite frankly. I don't know why I found it entertaining, but you know. Oh, I'm tired. I got waffles for breakfast, though. It's 3 AM. I'm actually quite well rested, surprisingly. I don't have my bag on me. So I just went to the toilet. There's a porta potty there. You can't see shit. Oh, I got my head torch on, and you just like can't see shit. But I wanted to get some cool pictures of the mine, which is a shame. Can't tell if it's starting to rain or if this is just bugs attacking me. Well, good morning. Oh, I'm hoping by the fact that this is blinding me that you can actually see my face. But it is currently 10 to 4. I'm gonna stay still because I can't actually see the path. It's 10 to 4. I've packed up everything. I took my time doing it this time, you know, making sure my bag was weighed correctly. My original plan was to climb up, okay, you can see, was to climb up this big mountain to see the sunrise, because it's just coming over the horizon now. But I'm meant to be climbing Catbells today, and I really want to do that. So I think the smarter option is just slowly walk back into Keswick. There were a couple scenic routes that I saw on my way in, because obviously like a good chunk fits through the Cumbria Way. So I think I'm going to do that, take my sweet time getting back into Keswick. I've got base breakfast here, and then I'll get something, not proper, because like this is proper breakfast, but I'll get like something more filling when I'm in the city, town, and I'll probably climb Catbells around noon, or like early afternoon. So I'll be able to like sit at a cafe, charge my phone, so I won't have to use my battery packs just yet. But I had a surprisingly good night's sleep last night. Honestly, that pillow did wonders. Like, for something I thought was going to be absolutely useless, it was... Oh, that was so nice, actually. I want to see if I can get some good shots of the mine now. But, no. You can still just see the... You can see the mountains, which is neat. But the mine looks so cool. I took some pictures on my phone. early morning. Obviously, I'm still tired, but I'm hoping this will be be something that can just be wiped out by walking, a can of Red Bull, and some proper food. But yeah, that starts the morning, and it hasn't rained when it said it was going to, which is absolutely fantastic. So I've got a dry tent. I've got a dry sheet in my bag anyway. That's really nice stuff. Absolutely drenched your first time camping. It's 4:30. I've made it at least far enough away from the mines to not be able to see them anymore. Braithwaite just there. Rained a bit, so now I've got my like neon orange thing, and my, I don't know if it's picking up, my bright green rain cover for my bag that came free with the bag. Like, not even came free with, like, is attached to the inside of my bag, which is really neat because it means I didn't have to like pack an extra one, or I don't have to like remember to pack it every time I get this bag out. However, why is it neon green? It's like the ugliest shade of... I'm saying that was the colour my hair used to be. But, you know, it's been a nice walk. I'm a bit tired, but... It's kind of what happens when you wake up at 3 AM. So that's the path that I took up last time, the really narrow one that was kind of dangerous. Obviously, turns back up mountain. But there's like, the rest of this path continues that way. And I'm pretty sure it makes it back to the village. But, you know, that's what this trip's for, adventure, and not going down a really narrow path again, because that was like really sketchy. It was the sketchiest path I've, well, probably not the sketchiest, but up there, definitely. You can see the village, and you can see everyone's caravans. I don't know if it's picking up on the camera, but you can see it, and then like all the mountains in the background, which are really neat. I think it stopped raining for a little bit, but I'm gonna jinx myself by saying that. That one's cool, because like you can't see the top of the mountain because of the clouds. Ooh! I love the outdoors. I'm tired. Only 2.5 miles to go. At least the views are nice. It is 5 AM. I'm the only person seemingly awake at the minute. At least it stopped raining. Weird message. How nice where the buildings are. Get that the other inspiration from somewhere. I finally made it to a lake in the Lake District. Because I think it's a weird bird. Because I think last time I was here, I was just kind of at like, I called it a lake. It was a pond. It was definitely too small to be a lake, but I made it here, and it's a very nice view. So I'm gonna hang around here until about 10. It's 20 to 8 now. Waiting until 10 when Conquer opens, because I'm gonna look around there and get some new stuff. There's a boat up there. I think that's where boats are meant to go. But you know, what am I? Who do I know? Well, I'm tired, but I got breakfast, so at least it's starting to be a good day. And there's like geese. There's birds. It's too early. I really need to come back one of these days to go wild swimming, because this just looks so much fun. I mean, it's probably about as cold as the sea is, but on a warmer day. I went swimming in the sea when we had the heat wave the other week, so maybe I'll just wait till then. But to be fair, the Lake District when we were in a heat wave sounds like hell on earth. Number 1, tourists. Number 2, I bet this place will get humid as all hell, because it already kind of is. But like, this is such a pretty area. Oh, I wonder how much I'm gonna like cut out of me just yapping. I just mute the videos and put. There's something over there. Oh, hello. It's a little bird. Look at him. What are you doing? I love animals. I sat outside of a pencil museum watching rabbits earlier. I hit something and it made a noise, but I don't know what. Well, ooh, blackbird. I like blackbird. You're following me now. It's a ton of geese. Like, I can hear them. I don't know if it's picking up on the video, but there are so many geese around here, and they're huge. There's tons of them. It's a robin. Oh my god. I love nature. There's so many ducks. Like, so many ducks. Owl would love it here. It really is really nice out here. I've done like 0 talking because I've been around people all day because I've been back in Keswick. So it's nice to be away from the crowds again. I'm trying to walk to Cat Bells, which... oh, a dog. I think is one of the mountains over there. But, to be fair, this one looks beautiful. I'd love to camp in the woods. So, who knows, might change my path. But I've got most of the day ahead of me. It's barely even one. Props to whoever carried a watermelon this far into the trail just to eat it. Like, honestly, can't fault you. Anyway, is... don't know, I'm really bad at geography. However, I've done a path going up to the out, and what I said looked cool. There's someone up there, so I might go up there. I'm not sure. See what there is, because I kind of hit a dead end here. I find myself on these narrow paths right before like a... I mean, this one's not steep, it's just kind of in the water. But I find myself on these paths too much, honestly. It turns out that other path, it led up, but it led up to the road. I could probably cross the road and keep going up a trail to get to the top of that mountain, but honestly I don't want to. I think I've kind of resigned myself to camping in the woods today. Which woods? Not sure. Whichever ones look fun at the time. At that time being like 9 PM when I have to set up camp. Because I will be tired. I'm already tired, and it's... earlier I said, oh, it's barely even 1. It was 12:30. It wasn't even 1. But, you know, I don't know how well it's picking up on the camera, just how, like, on an edge I am. But, you know, the trail continues, and so do I. It's be a great adventure to tell someone someday. This is really nice. If you're going to, like, look up and look at the views, I feel that I'm in a really cool area. Cows, 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 cows. They're really cute. And they don't smell as bad as I was worried they'd be. Ooh, I just ate shit doing that. There's a cool... I don't know if you really class that as a bridge. But I'm gonna go across it anyway. Holy hell, I'm dying. So I've had a path going up. So I'm starting to think it's not really a path, because now I'm up, and I really can't find a way back down. Because the way up I came is very steep and very muddy. I may just have to brave it and like slide down on my ass. But I'm actually dying. I feel like I look like crap right now. But the view... God, I don't know if you can pick it up on this. But you can see the lake and everything, because I'm really fucking high up. Tree in the way. And the waterfall. Yippee! Back at the waterfall, I fell down the path. So that was fun. Some guy offered to give me first aid, because I'm covered in mud. But Snoopy Camp's okay, which is honestly a surprise, because I fell directly on that leg. My legs are really hurting. It's almost 3. I don't know what my plan is for the rest of the day. I'm aching, but you know, it is what it is.